The sun bled red across the Arizona horizon when Eli Turner, a broke cowboy, rode into Hollow Creek. His cattle were gone, his debts heavy, and his ranch half swallowed by dust. The drought had stripped everything, except his pride. At the local saloon, a stranger approached him, a tall man with a black hat and a face that didn't smile. "I hear you're looking for land, Turner," the man said, sliding a paper across the table. "Marry my daughter. The land's yours." Eli stared at the paper, 200 acres of green pasture near the river. More land than he'd ever dreamed of. "But I don't even know her," Eli muttered. "You don't have to," the man replied. "She's been alone too long. She needs a husband, and you need a future." The deal was struck before midnight. Tomorrow, Eli Turner would marry a woman he had never seen, all for a patch of land that might save his soul. The wedding was silent. The woman, Clara Hale, wore a black dress instead of white. Her veil hid everything but her pale lips. She said her vows softly, never once meeting his eyes. When the ceremony ended, the father vanished into the desert, leaving Eli and Clara alone in the small, creaking farmhouse. As night fell, Eli poured himself a drink and tried to talk. "So," he said awkwardly, "guess we're married now." Clara looked at him with an unreadable smile. "You have the land. Don't ask for more tonight." Before Eli could reply, she rose and walked to the bedroom. Then, with a slow turn of the key, she locked the door from inside. Eli sat in silence, staring at the flickering lamp. Why marry a man just to shut him out? Why did her father leave so suddenly? Something didn't fit. Through the thin wall, he heard her crying, not softly, but like someone mourning the dead. At dawn, Eli awoke to the sound of the front door opening. Clara stood there, veil gone, her face pale as moonlight. "I need you to do something for me," she said quietly. "What's that?" "Dig," she whispered, "under the oak tree by the barn." Eli followed her outside, shovel in hand. The morning light cut through the mist as he began to dig. After a few minutes, the metal edge hit something, a wooden box. When he opened it, the stench of death filled the air. Inside lay the body of a man, dressed in a sheriff's uniform. Eli staggered back. "Who is he?" "My husband," Clara said coldly. "He took this land from my father. We took it back." Eli's hands trembled. "You mean—" "Yes," she said. "I married you so no lawman would ever question what happened here. The land is yours now, and so is the secret." She turned and walked back to the house, leaving Eli frozen by the grave. The land he'd sold his heart for was soaked in blood, and now it was his burden to keep. That night, the wind howled through Hollow Creek again, and for the first time, Eli Turner understood. Some deals in the West aren't made for money. They're made for revenge.